Hello everyone, how is everybody doing? I miss you, and as promised, we'll go live on Thursdays. And I'm always here to answer your questions. How are you? How is everybody doing? I'm saying hi. Type for me if you're watching live or you're catching me on replay. And I would love to know where you are watching me from. I'm, as always, like from Toronto, here, Canada. So, hi, Casey. Love having you. Thank you so much for joining. And today is special request because I got like three questions this week about goals, and I said, okay, I'll go live and I'll answer your questions about if any of you have a goal and you haven't achieved, if you have any question for me, that's the time to ask me directly and I can answer you on the spot. Okay. So, well, before we talk about goals, I want to tell you like the goals is something that you do not already have in your life. Like you set a goal because you want to achieve something. It's not right now in your life. So right now tell me that you are not allowed to beat yourself up for not having the goal, because it's something which is still not physically tangible. It is tangible in your mind because you want it, because you desire it, because you want to achieve it. But don't beat yourself up because you have not achieved it yet. Because I know we're like close to the end of the year, only a couple of months, a little bit over a couple of months, and people tend to get like kind of stressed and worried about I haven't achieved my goals, I don't have goals, and that's okay. Just take a deep breath and just calm your brain down, because I don't want you to go into the state of worry, doubt, and fear. These are the three states which you are, if you get caught in them, you will never be able to think clearly. Have you ever been worried and you were able to come with smart solutions? Like type for me for in the chat. Did this ever happen? If you are stressed or feeling worried, would you be able, are you able to think clearly? Yes or no? For me, it's a big no. And if you get caught in like non-creative mode, or you don't know what to do, you're a writer, you're like myself, like doing audios, doing videos, serving clients to achieve their dreams, whatever you are doing, you are working on a project and you kind of find yourself like blank, it happens. That's okay. But what you can do, go do something else to help someone else that you are not expecting anything from him or her. Because if you help others, it will let it flow. It will let, like, it will flow to you. It will come back to you, because help someone. Hello, Rehab. Love to have you here. Hello, Casey. Hello, Vanya. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. Love having you all here. So, what happens now is that if you are not in a state of flow, and flow is exactly when, if you don't know what I mean by staying in a state of flow, you know, when you have like a tube, like a water pipe, if it gets clogged, the water won't flow smoothly, right? It will just like be like maybe dripping, like it needs, it's like a king in it. You need to remove it and let it flow. And when you are in a state of worry, doubt, and fear, no flow happens at all. And there was like an author, of course, most of you here who are following me know Napoleon Hill. He has one, in one of his books, he was talking about the idle mind, the mind that doesn't have a goal or is not busy thinking about something to achieve right now, is a workshop for the devil. An idle mind is the workshop for the devil. That's why, like, if you don't have something you're working on and you are kind of like leaving this blank, that's when negative ideas start flying into your mind. Okay, because like any negativity is gonna stop you. You're not gonna achieve anything. You're just like gonna be like, like it happens to me and it happened. I'm sure it happened to everybody. Like, yeah, thank you so much. I love having you all here. So, what we need to know about goals is that goals are spiritual seeds. Like, focus with me, like this is a bit huge. Spiritual seeds, it means it's coming, like it's still an idea and it didn't take a physical form. Okay, it's an idea and it didn't take a physical form. What people don't understand about goals is that the same way we plant a seed, the same way a mother is pregnant, The same way a student goes like at university to become a doctor, become like, there is a process, but we know the outcome. Like we know when it's going to happen. I know when this seed is going to germinate. If you ask any botanical, he will ask you exactly how many days are needed for a carrot seed to pop up off the ground. He will tell you exactly how many days are needed for the rice to come, like whatever, like they know it. We know it. And it's not like we people tend to be scared when they don't know, the fearing of the unknown. So for planting seeds, we know exactly when it's going to germinate. For a pregnant woman, she needs like 287 days in order for the baby to come out happy and healthy. The father wouldn't ever come and tell her like, I want to get it out right now. It doesn't happen this way, because we know when it's going to happen, when it's going to, we know we're kind of in control of the outcome. But I think the pandemic has proved to all of us that we cannot be in control of anything. Nothing is under control. So, and change is inevitable. It means change is something that has to happen. Whether you like it or you don't like it, it's going to happen. So, how you respond to it is going to decide your experience. Because I cannot control anything outside myself. I have only control over three things. Can you guess what are they if you are with me live here? Can you guess that? I'll start with like, you have control only over your thoughts, your feelings, and your action. But you don't have control over anything else, including your spouse, including your partner, including your boss, including your kids, like nothing. If you think you can change them, you're going to waste your time. So it's better like understand like what I am capable of, what can I do? So when we understand about goals, they have a certain period of time in order to come into our life. This is like we can set a date, but the date be flexible on it, because I can say I will write my book on, and I put a date. I may not finish it by then. Well, the goal is not going to end. Like I have to still carry on with the goal, but I can change the date because it's a spiritual seed. I have already planted it in my mind. So it's spiritual seed. And to take a physical form, it takes time. But this time is not in my hands. I'm gonna like dedicate my flow of energy. I'm gonna dedicate all my time. I want to achieve this goal. I want to get this outcome. But I have to be flexible with the date. I can change the date. And why is it important as well to set goals? Because without goals, we become drifters. And there was a parable like somebody was doing a conversation with an imaginary devil. And he was saying like, I want to know your secrets. And his biggest secret, the first one, he said like, I am always living in the mind of drifters. Because if you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're going, you will be drifting. If I don't know what I'm going to do today, anybody will call me and say, hey, let's do this. I'll say, okay, I'll do this with you. And I'll go there. And then at the end, I ran lots of activities and I didn't achieve what I want. So it's like, like you did not achieve what you want. So what I want to answer for you today, because this is one of the questions I've received. When you have a goal, know that when you have it and you start working on it, if it's a stretch goal for you, something you have never achieved is going to give you great results, like multiplying your income, like moving to another country, like finishing your project before time, whatever it is, you're going to get three things: obstacles, detours, and who can else tell me? Obstacles, detours, and roadblocks. Because it's not going to be smooth. It depends how you're going to persist with that. It depends on your desire with your goal. So have you ever started working on something and then you left it in the middle? Did this happen to you guys? Did this happen to you? Like, type for me yes or no. Like, yeah, if you don't finish your goals or you don't work on them, what happens is that your desire, it means it's not really what you want. Because if you really want it, you will do whatever it takes. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. It happens to me as well. So you'll do whatever it takes to achieve it. So expect this: detour, obstacles, okay, and roadblocks. because you have no control on the outside. Maybe the government will put new rules, and for your project to come out to the world, you have to negotiate with them, you have to conform to these laws, whatever. This is something you don't have a hand or a say in, but it's your desire. Your desire is like fire inside you, which is driving you to continue and carry on with your goal. It's like a flame. If it like burns out and it's not there, then you do not want to continue. And that's why I always ask people when they want to decide on their goals, I say, like, is this what you really want? Or is this what your parents want? Is this what you really want? Or is this what you think your kids want? Is this what you really want? Or is this what your husband wants? When I work with my clients, I ask them, because if it's not what they want, when they achieve the goal, sometimes when you achieve a goal and you still feel not fulfilled, you still not feel happy. And then you wonder, did I have the wrong goal? Did I go with the wrong goal? Oh my goodness, I have been working all these years and I'm not happy about achieving it. Well, definitely the root cause for it is not really what you want. And sadly, we have been throughout layers of living our life, doing and trying to fit in to, because we want to be liked and accepted by others. So we forgot to get in touch with what we really love to do. What we really love to do. Because I can't tell you, there is one of the exercises I carry on with my clients. I tell them, I want you to list for me your successes. Like if you're 45, divide your life into 3 columns, like 15, 15, 15, and list in each column your success from 0 to 15, from 15 to 30, from 30 to 45. And I really am blown away by people struggle to find a couple of them. And honestly, that was as well a study that was carried in a university. I'm sorry, I just forgot the name of the university. I think it was in Ohio. And the students, they were doing it with college students. And they were asking them, list your list of success. They couldn't, like they were struggling. They were struggling. Why was that? Because we hear the word no, N-O, way more than we hear the word yes, especially when we're babies. Like in even a study that was carried, they had a study carried for kids who are younger than 2 years old. And one of them thought that his name was no, because whenever he's trying to touch anything, no, no, don't do that, no, you're skipped, like lots of no's were told to us. So we started to refuse or allow things to come to us. We start to say we are not worthy. This is how it was built up in. Because if you desire something it's not in your life, if you're not currently living the life that you would love to live, that's the reason. There were lots of no's. You cannot. You'll get hurt. Imagine if you have a little kid and he's carrying a glass of water or a glass of milk, and what you will be telling him. Tell me, like if he's carrying and like you, watch out, don't skip the milk. Don't, well, the subconscious doesn't hear the word no. So what happens is that they will skip it. It's as if you're telling him, skip the milk. So that's how we built in our unworthiness blocks that we do not deserve. That's how we build that everything is not possible for us, big no's for us. That's how we are not achieving and living the life that we all would love to have, because we don't think that we are worthy, we don't deserve it, we are not good enough, we don't have enough knowledge, we don't have enough support. Whom do you think you are? Nobody in the family did this before. You're crazy. Get a job. It's safer. Like, entrepreneurs, this is very risky. Like, you see all this. Do you resonate with any of that? Like, I mean, like, type for me, and that's okay. I mean, I resonate with many of them. Type for me if you resonate with what I said. Like, I see here, like, yeah, me. I understand. Like, that happened to all of us. But what's the price you pay is that you deny yourself. I know. You deny yourself. The possibility of what is, like, if I have a dream, for example, and you want to multiply your income, you say, no, that's not possible. I cannot do that. And I'm saying this has been passed on and impressed so hard on us. It could be from, I'm always saying, from well-meaning parents, from well-meaning teachers, from well-meaning coaches, from well-meaning whatever. A figure in you. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. Thank you for participating. And so, like, they were for us like gods, for kids, like for your kids, you mean the world. If you have, like, if you have students, you mean, like, for them, you're like God for them. Like, whatever you say, they will accept it. So many people growing up, and most people, honestly, 98% of the people grew up with lots of no's, with lots of, like, what's wrong about you, what's wrong with you. They did not go, unless you grew with really, really in a healthy environment where you're always cheered forward. Like, everybody would tell you, go for it. I love you. You're awesome. You're gorgeous. Oh, look at you. You're so beautiful. Everybody would love to work with you. Everybody would fall easily in love with you. Unless you have this in your life, you were brought up this way, then definitely you have lots of limiting beliefs. Definitely. And you're not aware of them because you are used to them. They became part of you. And Buckminster Fuller, when he was asked, whom do you think is the smartest, or, like, he had like 45 honorary doctorate degree. By the way, if you don't know, the Buckminster Fuller, he had 45 honorary degrees, doctorate degrees, and he was even a drop out of college. Okay, so just to let you know. So he said, like, a very successful and a very confident person is a person who had the right mother. The person who had the right mother. And by that, he meant, it's like, what has been programmed, what has been told to him. Were you supporting them? Are you, if your son or your kid, like, did something wrong, do you just go with the other side and say, like, oh, he's always like that, you're gonna amount to nothing? Is that how you did it? Because if that's the case, then that's how people lose their self-esteem. That's how people lose their confidence. And confidence is a reflection. How confident you are reflects how you're successful in your life. And success is different for everyone. Maybe some people, for them, success is financial gains. Some people, for them, is like having a degree. Some them, whatever it is. But I am telling you, to feel successful, and definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. A progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Ideal means an idea that you are in love with. And progressive realization means every single day you're taking step towards something that you really love and want to happen in your life. So whatever it is, many of us, I meet people in their 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s, and they are not sure, they don't have a goal, they don't know what they want. And that's very sad, because they denied themselves the right to dream big. They denied themselves the right to have, oh, hello, Shireen, love having you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my goodness. So that's what I want to really highlight for you today. So if you have a goal, if you even don't have a goal, or you're not sure what my goal is, and if I'm working on the right one, and if that's the right one, why I'm not achieving it. If you want to get on a call with me, I invite you to DM me and say, Rasha, can we get on a call? I just need to ask you about that. And I would love to help you with that. I would love to share with you. Like, let's do it. I call it a goal strategy call. So, like, we'll strategize, see, like, if this is really what you want, if this is the right goal. If you want to do that, just like say, Rasha, DM me, Rasha, please send me your link. I will do it for you. No problem. And it's free. Don't worry about that. So just to recap what we covered today. So there are goals. When we set goals, we like decide our goals according to our limiting beliefs, because, like, they decide for us our goal, and our limiting beliefs is our fears. So, and you don't allow yourself to dream big. Okay. And when you set a big one, be ready. There will be a war inside you, because it will tell you every reason you had. Like, if you would love, tell me, DM me, Rasha, I would love to get on a call with you, and I will go with you and check, like, okay, let's check your goal. Let's see what is your goal and why you're not achieving it. And maybe you'll get insights and you'll be able inspired and finish this year strong. Don't say, like, it's only a couple of months. So another one, when you set a big goal, be ready. You will have obstacles, you will have detours, you will have roadblocks, and I will go deeper on that in a couple of day webinar. I'm going to do one which will be going to be free. I will advertise and talk to you about it, I think by tomorrow. I will just send the link. It will be ready by tomorrow. So if you wanna join me, type for me, and I will send you the link to be with me on this 3 days masterclass. I'm sure you'll love it and you'll get lots of value of it. So I just want you to know that if you are not following thoroughly on your goals, that's not what you really want. It doesn't ignite you. There is no desire. There's no flame inside for it. It's someone else's. Okay. So thank you so much for everybody who was with me today. Thank you, Rehab, Casey, Shireen, and there are like other people. I cannot see the name. I'm so sorry about that. But I am really, really happy that you were able to make it with me and send me your questions. As always, I'm meeting you on Thursdays at 1 p.m. With love to all of you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.